Hi and welcome to part 3 of the Basics of Speaking. So this is a series based on the Basics of Speaking course, and in the video today we are going to go through the importance of having good, clear speech structure and how to build and outline your speech in less than 5 minutes, and how to take the speech outline and use it as a tool to help you memorize your speech, recall your speech, and ultimately give the best performance ever for your next speaking topic. Stick with us and we're going to get into it. If you want to know more about the course, click on the link in the description below. But for now, let's get into it. So why is a good, solid structure in your speech so important? It's important because it will link together the different components of your messages and the key things that you want to share with the audience. And if you've got good structure, your audience will clearly be able to follow you step by step as you navigate through your speech. The speech structure is broken down into 3 parts. Part 1, the introduction. Part 2, the body of a speech. And part 3, the conclusion. So these 3 things are the headings on your speech outline. And really you can think of your outline as a single piece of A4 paper with these 3 headings on it. And underneath each heading there will be a further 3 bullets building up the content into your speech outline. And I like using the rule of 3 because science and various pieces of analysis and research have shown that human audiences love receiving messages chunked up into 3. And you see it in various industries and various communication channels. People deliver messages in a sequence of 3. So for your speech outline, have 3 key areas, and underneath each key area break it down into a further 3 bullets. So before you know it, you have a speech outline created in less than 5 minutes where you've got 9 bullet points, which are the high level overview of your speech. So what do you put in the introduction? Well, I'm going to go back to my friend, the rule of 3. 3 things is what you need in your introduction: who you are, what you're talking about, and why it matters. 3 things, keep it simple. There is your introduction in less than 10 seconds. Now, the way you expand and you build out your speech outline is you take each bullet point and you write out a single sentence. So if you take your 9 bullet points, you write out 9 sentences, you're starting to get a skeleton outline of your speech. If we look at the introduction, and we are going to talk about who you are, what you do, and why it matters, what you're going to talk about, that's 3 sentences. Fleshed out, there's your first paragraph of your speech, which is your introduction. Let's talk about the body. So the body of a speech in your outline is the key messages you want to deliver to your audience. It's actually the content. So what 3 things do you want to share with your audience about the topic that you want to speak about? Again, write it down in your outline: 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to apply the rule of 3 again. So you're going to take each sub bullet point and you're going to write 3 bullets underneath it. So all of a sudden you've got 9 bullet points in your body of your speech outline. And if you write those out, they will be 9 sentences. So we've got 3 sentences already in our introduction, and now we've got 9 sentences in our body. We are already at 12 sentences. Again, we are building up on our speech outline. So let's now talk about the conclusion. The conclusion, again, should have 3 things. It should have a summary of your key messages and what you've been talking about. And it's critical and best practice in a speech to tell the audience what you want to tell them again, tell them again, tell them again. Repetition is brilliant. You've only got 10 minutes to land your key messages with a group of strangers that you've never met before. So you have to keep repeating your messages. And a brilliant place to repeat again is in the summary. The second thing that should go in your conclusion is your call to action. So because of this information you've told them, because of all of these key points that you've shared with them, what is it you want them to do? The so what. And the third thing is your closing point, which is your final statement to leave with them, either to shock them or to wow them, or just to make them come up to you afterwards at the end of your speech and engage in dialogue and conversation. And an important part of the conclusion is also to let the audience know if you are going to be available at the end of your speech to have a quick conversation or a quick chat. So again, the summary, 3 key areas, and again, expanding it out using the rule of 3, 3 bullets under each area. You've got 9 bullets, 9 sentences. So add those 9 sentences to the 12 that you've already got, so you've got 21 sentences in your speech outline. And as you work through and you refine them and you create those sentences into paragraphs, before you know it, you will probably have a speech outline of a couple of pages. So in this very quick way and rapid way, you've got a structure to follow to actually create and build your speech. So you've spent some time and you may have mapped out your speech outline, and it may still be at a high level where you've got 9 bullets or so on a single page, and that's the outline. And in fact, even if you've got to a semi-draft, still keep the outline at a high level, because that is your summary on a page, that is your speech on a page. And the thing I want to talk about now is how you use your speech outline to help you memorize and recall your speech. So the key thing that we advocate to all of the people we help and support here at Talking Titans is to be a speaker, and to truly be a great speaker, you have to memorize your content. Because if you're looking down at a piece of paper and then trying to look up and reach out and connect to the audience, you will build very poor rapport. You will not connect with the audience. They won't receive your message and they won't take action, and you will be ineffective as a speaker. If you've memorized your speech, you're constantly looking at the audience. You're not reading your notes on the laptop or the notes on an index card. You're looking out at the audience. You're connecting with them and you're sharing your message from your true, authentic self. So, in order to memorize your speech, if you've got an outline with 9 bullet points, 3 in the introduction, 3 key messages in the body, 3 key bullet points in your conclusion, then that is your summarized version of your speech at a helicopter level. And as you stand and you try and practice, if you have that speech outline in front of you, you can take the 3 bullets in the introduction and say to yourself, right, can I remember each sentence that goes along with that bullet, and can I say that out aloud? You could even have your semi-completed draft or completed draft, which is your full speech written out for reference. But if you use your outline in this way, you will speed up and make more effective your memorization process of your speech. The other thing I would say is use the outline to help you in designing your whole end-to-end speaking experience for your audience. Use your outline, keep it with you when you go to visit the venue. Use your speech outline when you're canvassing or pitching your speech idea to your key stakeholders. The speech outline is at the center of your plan and your map for delivering a successful speech experience for your audiences. So for your next speech project, create an outline, get your speech on a page, use it to memorize, use it to deliver an amazing experience for your audiences. If you've enjoyed this video, click on the link below and access the About page for the new course that I've designed, which is called The Basics of Speaking. This course has 9 lessons and has 3.5 hours of video, 6 frameworks that you can download that help you build up your speech, and it's got 10 reflection worksheets that help reinforce the learning. It's a great course, and it will really help give you a boost and accelerate you in your journey as a speaker. If you're interested in coaching, I also provide coaching. Click on the second link in the description below. And finally, to help you, regardless of whether or not you want to come with me on the journey, the Speaking Success Primer, which is a single page PDF that you can download for absolutely free. I want to help you right now, and the Speaking Success Primer contains 10 top tips about how to improve your speech preparation journey right now. If you've enjoyed the video, please do give a thumbs up to it and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the grace of your time, and I look forward to joining you on the next video in this series called The Basics of Speaking. Thank you.